Hi, it's T. Michelle Birdsong in New York City. I am mainstreaming clues to you. This is from the newstatesman.com, How to Crack Consciousness by Will Self, 18th of July 2018 excerpts. He says, I was one of the ones at Oxford in the early 1980s that read Gilbert Kyle's Concept of Mind, 1949. A book explaining the weirdness that went on between our ears as a cascading series of intentional acts, in no way different to bodily movements. Then Eve says, the other day I had an aha experience. My knee and right leg began to pain me. I looked for a possible reason in my mind. I remembered that a couple of minutes earlier during a phone call, I had felt hurt by something the person I was talking to said. I phrased my experience in the language of talk and share therapy, a new form of therapy I created these past 39 plus years. I worked on it under the spiritual and physical, although indirect, guidance of Jesus Christ, Charan Singh, new part of the energies, the soul of Govinda Singh Dillon. I said, picturing me holding the phone and experiencing the hurt on the phone as though it was happening now. I said silently, I am hurt. And aha, the pain in my leg and knee went away. It was as if I had been suspecting subconsciously of late a cause in my mind for the pain in my body. That is a huge breakthrough. More proof in the school of thought that our experience first happens within our being. Let's find some words in the word being. B, E for I for I, N for N, B Einstein, G for genius. Okay, that explains the breakthrough. After my experience, I am able to find in certain words in my writing, which I just showed you that, right? Example, Einstein, one of the energies in my being was, somebody said, a metaphysician, one who looks for first principles. Einstein, that comes from the Einstein's philosophy of science, Albert Einstein, and then it goes on to say Albert Einstein, 1879 to 1955, is well known as the most prominent physicist of the 20th century. Of special note is the manner in which Einstein's philosophical thinking was driven by and contributed to the solution of problems first encountered in the work of physics. Einstein's philosophy, that comes from the Einstein's philosophy of science, Stanford Encyclopedia of Science. And this also comes from there. Einstein's contribution to 20th century philosophy of science, though of comparable importance, are less well known. You get that? His contributions to 20th century philosophy of science, which is comparable to his other contributions, are less well known. Metaphysician definition. Noun, an expert in or student of the branch of philosophy that deals with the first principles of things, including abstract concepts such as being and knowing. Okay, we found some words in the word abstract. A for Albert, B for bee, S for saint, T, R for her, and ACT for act. Albert, B, saint, C, true, her, Eve, Venus, act. And then for knowing, KN for kin, NOW for now, WIN for win, G for guess. Kin, now, win, guess. Okay, the kin is the mother of the earth. She's your kin. And she took a guess, and she won. Okay? Metaphysical definition. Derives from the Greek meta and physika, which means after, the things of nature. Metaphysician definition referring to an idea, doctrine, or posited reality outside of human sense perception. In modern philosophical terminology, metaphysics refers to the studies of what cannot be reached through objective studies of material reality. Glossary definition, metaphysical, PBS, that's where that's from. While Aristotle himself never used the term metaphysics, he referred to it, the first philosophy or first science, and that's from bigthink.com. In metaphysics, is metaphysics a real science? Metaphysics is the branch of philosophy that examines the fundamental nature of reality, including the relationship between mind and matter, between substance and attribute, and between potentiality and actuality. Okay, now Eve says, my second problem that I had was, is God pleased with me? Am I going to heaven or hell? This is as a child. Okay. My first big problem was, should I have let go of life and let myself die as a fetus when my mother was trying to kill me, to abort me? As I got a little older and acquired more facts about our family, I wondered deeply why my parents, maybe obsessed over the wondering, why my parents didn't fulfill their potential, why my parents didn't actualize their potential. Alcohol drinking was the cause. It altered their consciousnesses. It took them down from being highly smart to being lowly dumb. Dumb, we got some words in the word dumb. Daughter, U for your, M for mind, B for baffled. Daughter, your mind was baffled, wondering why the parents didn't fulfill the potential. The way you do anything is the way you do everything, said T. Harv Eker of Canada. I was baffled about my parents, so I was baffled about myself, my church, my neighbors, my school, my community. It was segregated. My nation, the heavens, everything. I was baffled about everything. My horoscope accurately described me as being muddled-headed. I got to sneeze. Tesla believed that he had discovered what came to be known as Tesla waves, which would move faster than the speed of light. That said David J. Kent, writer.com. What is Tesla's theory? Tesla's greatest inventions were all based on the study of waves. Let's do study. S for seed, T for true, U for you, D for daughter of the sun, Y for I. Study. See true you, daughter of the sun's eye. Right. Angel Michelle is, according to the sun, he actually told her, you are my star. So that makes sense that she's the sun's eye, what he looks at. Okay, he always, talking about Tesla now, he always considered sound, light, heat, X-rays, and radio waves to be related phenomena that could be studied using the same sort of maths. For this reason, there exists the possibility that Tesla had extended his thinking to gravity, thermodynamics. Thinking, let's find the words in thinking. T for true, H for heavenly, I for pleasure, ink for ink, K-I-N for kin, and G for Gabriel Gorindo. So, true, heavenly, pleasure, writing, W-R, writing, R-I-G-H-T, writing, S, sighting, kin, Gabriel, Angel Gabriel, and then Guru Govinda Singh Dhillon. Okay, so you got true heavenly pleasure from Govinda Singh Dhillon. And then, what's this? Dynamic. We have words in the word dynamic. D for daughter, Y for I, N for enter, AM for am, MA for ma, I for pleasure, C for consciousness. Daughter of the sun, I enter, am, ma, mother of the earth, pleasure, consciousness. Okay, so both of them. There's pleasure from Jesus Christ, Govinda Singh Dhillon, and there's pleasure from Eve, mother of the earth, Timothy, a bird song. Now, if we take N-A-M, nam, let's see what word we find in the word nam. N for enter, A for angel, M for ma. Enter, angel, Michelle, Eve, mother of the earth, ma. That's nam. Now, Eve goes on to say, my real problem was, why wasn't I fulfilling? Where am I? Here we are. My potential. First, she was wondering about her parents, and she figured it out. It was because they drank alcohol and messed up their consciousness. So, but her question then, she realized, was why wasn't I feeling full with my potential? Because I didn't believe I had potential. Okay, so she couldn't find any potential. The Tesla energy in me demeaned the Einstein energy in me, and I attracted experiences that undermined my self-confidence. Self-confidence. Let's see what words we find in there. C for consciousness, O for ordered, N for in, F for feel, I-D-E-N for identity, C for consciousness. Okay, so what do we got? Consciousness ordered, in, feel identity, the consciousness of Eve's Earth's mother. This is your identity. The T. Michelle Birdsong. The consciousness of Earth's mother. Eve, Venus, energy. Us, that's Adam and Eve. Okay, this is a picture of Adam. He's now called Michael Bublé. He was the first man in the world, just like, and father, first father in the world, just like Eve was the first mother in the world, and the first, yeah, okay. So let's continue. Confidence, I did. Now let's do it again. There's more words in the word confidence. C for consciousness, O for ordered, N for in, F for feel, ID for identity, E for Einstein, Eve, N for in, N for north, C for Carolina, E for blessed events. Consciousness, ordered in, feel identity, Einstein, Eve in North Carolina, blessed events. Eve, Venus. T for talk, S for share. Okay, I am talking and sharing. Like when I said I am hurt, that's talk and share. Now, what am I feeling? Talk and share is a therapy that lets you know what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, so you can be yourself. I am feeling happy to find out all this positive information and facts and truth. Okay, so what made Einstein genius? In 1940, Einstein became a U.S. citizen. Alfred Einstein, now this is an energy in Eve, okay, along with Tesla. Albert Einstein had many discoveries of a scientific, as a scientist, but is not most known for his, is most known for his theory of relativity. This theory changed much in the way scientists look at the world and set the foundation for many modern inventions, including the nuclear bomb and nuclear energy. Okay, that was at Albert Einstein, Genius Inventor and Scientist, www.dexters.com. Now, nuclear. Words we found there. N for enter. Y-O-U for I-O-U. C for clear. C for conscious. L for will. E for Eve. A for Adam. And R for her. Enter U, clear. I-O-U, conscious will. Eve. Adam's her. First, he's the first he, and she's his her. Okay, that's kind of confusing. First her, first he. Her, let's what words we have here. H for heaven, E for Einstein, R for her. Heaven, Einstein, Eve, energy, Earth Mother. Okay, that's pleasure again. Alright, so there's more, but I'm running out of time. So let me just see if I can finish this page. Albert Einstein quotes, "Two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe." Next one, "I'm enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination." He also said imagination is more important than knowledge. Sharon Singh, Jesus Christ, said, "They first see it in their imagination." E-I for Einstein, I-M for I'm, A for A, G for genius, I for pleasure, N for nation. Einstein, "I'm a genius, pleasure to the nation." And so he is. Charan Singh, Jesus Christ, said, "They know what they are." He knows he was a genius. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. Things you probably didn't know about Einstein. Okay, I'll do that on the next video. Thank you for watching. So long.